Hello and welcome to this video. My name is David Owasi, and in this video I'll be showing you how to find 10 or more clients per month for your coaching, consulting or agency business. And to give you some background about myself, I run a marketing agency where we generate leads for coaches, consultants and agency owners using LinkedIn. And I'm going to be showing you step by step the system that we use in our business so you can use it in your business. And I'm going to be showing you three things. Number one, how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find and identify your ideal clients. And we're going to be using a platform called Ulink to begin automations. Now, I use automations to begin conversations, and then we use the conversations that we began with automation to then nurture and build trust with prospects, and then have them jump on a one-on-one call with us so we can convert them into customers. And then the last thing I'm going to be showing you is how to really package and organize all those leads and all those conversations into a CRM so that nothing falls through the crack. I call this CRM our Ace Rocket system because it keeps us very organized, and it's like a rocket. It helps us grow our business and that of our clients as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first step is to begin with LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Now, if you're not familiar with LinkedIn Sales Navigator, it's a powerful tool that helps you really sort through the kind of clients you want to work with based on different filters, and I will show you a brief example of how that works. And if you don't know about LinkedIn, LinkedIn has over 850 million annual users, so all of your clients are absolutely on LinkedIn, and you can find them using this platform. So this is an example search that I've done here, and as you can see here, the number of filters we've used. So we're looking to find people who are self-employed or whose businesses have 1 to 10 employees, and their job titles are founder, owner, chief executive officer, president, and we can even add things like partner as well, if we want to do that, so manager, partner as well. And then of course we're looking for seniority level of owners, and there are different types of seniority levels, and I can do a different video. If you're interested, just let me know in the comments. And then of course we're looking for people with 1 to 5 years of experience, because these are typically my ideal types of clients. And I use a specific feature called Spotlight, and basically we're looking for people who've posted on LinkedIn in the last 30 days, because we don't want to be targeting people who are not using the platform as much. We want people who are active on the platform, and that's what I use that filter for. And then geographical locations, we're targeting 3 locations here: Florida, Toronto, and Texas. And we're targeting 2 specific industries. We're targeting professional training and coaching industry, and we're also targeting business, consulting, and services as well. And those are basically what we're going to be using for now. There are way more things we can do with LinkedIn Sales Navigator, but for now, these are pretty good to go. So what I will do here is then I copy all of this URL link here, and then I go to a platform called Ulink. Now, Ulink is an invite-only platform, and let me know if you need an invite in the comments. But this platform allows us to use automation to begin conversations. Now, I've tried many approaches with automation, and what I believe to work best is to use automation just to start the conversation, and then you then organically go back and forth to really identify the problems they have, and then of course position yourself as an expert to solve their problems. I've tried using automation to pitch people, and honestly, it doesn't really work. People are very, very smart. They can smell a pitch from a mile away, which is why we use automation just to start the conversations. And then we have an appointment setter who will then really go through our sequence to follow up and nurture them until they are ready to jump on a phone call. But for now, I'm just going to show you how we use the automation. So as you can see here, the first thing we do is we send a connection request, and then after we send a connection request, we then of course we then send this response after the connection has been accepted. So we say things something like, "The pleasure to be connected with you first time. I see we both in the coaching consulting space. How are things in your world?" And again, the goal of that is to send an open-ended question to them so that they can choose to then engage with us, and they don't feel like we're pitching them or we're trying to sell them on something. And then after that, we then send more messages after a couple of days. "Hey, I was looking at what you do at your company. I'm curious what you specialize in." And then at that point, if you're not getting any traction, then we can start to talk a little bit more about the offer. We don't want to pitch them directly, but we want to make it a little subtle. So we want to say something like, "Just to give you some context, I specifically work with coaches, consultants, and agencies to fill up their calendars with qualified prospects. I help them automate booked appointments and sales to help them see a 3x return on your marketing investment with my done-for-you ACE system. I'm curious, suppose I could help you fill up your calendar with qualified prospects and help you see a 3x return on your marketing investment. Is that something you'd be interested in learning more about? Would you be open to booking to learning more about that?" And basically that's basically the sequence, and we have a lot of this sequence, and this is how we use automation to begin conversations. We don't start out by pitching them right away. We really try to begin a conversation organically and nurture them. But if you're not really getting any traction after a couple of days, then we can start to talk about our offer. And I found that this approach really works very well, and it's been the foundation of how we found a lot of success using this campaign. Now, one more thing I want to show you is that we need to add, and I've done this already, but we need to add all of the people from the Sales Navigator. We need to add them in here. And what we do is we can start a new search here, and then we can do the search and call it, coaches and consultants for video demo. We just call it anything, and then we go in here, and then we'll copy this link here for this search that we did, and then we go to the Sales Navigator search here, and then we paste that link here, and then we add the search link. Now I don't need to do that again because I've already done this, but what this does is it adds all of those people from that list here. It adds all of them in here, and I can see all of those people in here. And then what I then do is if I have already finished all of the automation sequences, I've set all of that stuff up, then I can add all of those people to that automation sequence here, and then add them to the campaign, and then it starts firing up and sending connection requests. And basically the beauty of all of this is that you get to see all of them in action on your own LinkedIn account. So this is, for example, my own LinkedIn account. As you can see here, I wake up every day and I have tons of messages like this that are happening, and sometimes my appointment setter will respond on our behalf, but I usually sometimes like to just answer and respond to these people myself personally because I just enjoy doing that. But of course, for our clients, we have someone internally that will respond on their behalf based on a framework that we've set up, and as you can see here, we got tons and tons of responses. Now, the last part of this equation is to really track all of these conversations we're having, because the last thing you want is, people falling through the cracks because maybe they don't respond in a day or two, and you're not able to follow up with them, and for some reason the lead just gets cold. You need a CRM to really automate and help you track all of these conversations you're having and take notes and making sure that no one is falling through the cracks. Now, there are many kinds of CRM you can use. You can use Pipedrive, you can use HubSpot. There's so many CRMs you can use, but I personally prefer to use this system that we built here. Is built on top of Go High Level, and I call it our Ace Rocket system, and really is an amazing system that helps us to track everything. Now we've modified it a lot more, where in the background we've done a lot more automations, where as soon as someone connects with us from the campaign, they automatically come here. So as soon as we send a connection request through Ulink here, remember, and they accept the connection request, we automatically see them here. And as soon as they respond to one of those prompts that the automation has, is designed to trigger, as soon as they respond to one of those prompts, then we automatically see them. And as you can see here, we have almost 902 response already here. And this is what really we are looking for. Every morning, my team will go in here, we look how many people have responded to the campaign, and then we get to work. And then as we follow our framework, and I can talk about my framework in another video, but as we follow our framework, we start to really nurture and talk to those people, try to understand what they do, try to understand the problems they're having, the outcome they're looking for, and how we might be able to help them reach that outcome. And then we explain and talk about our process with them. And if it makes sense, then we then invite them to a call. And that's where we then move them into the interested area, and then into the sales calls booked. And then of course, we move them into sales calls completed as the call is completed. If they don't show up for the call, we'll move them here as well. And then of course, if there's follow-up needed, we move them here. And for each of all of these people here, we can have notes and say, for example, Leanne asked me to follow up next week, or we can say something like, Leanne is looking for 5 clients per week to reach her goal. So whatever it is that gives us context and helps us prepare for the call, or for appointment setters, they can put in notes here, to prepare me for the sales call and helps or prepare our clients for the sales call. All of this is what really helps us to get to be very, very structured. And then of course, the last section here is the sold section, and this is where we track all the clients that we sold. And as you can see, we have a couple in there, and that's pretty much it, right? So that is how we are able to consistently fill up our pipeline with leads and generate upwards of 10 clients per month for our business and for our clients as well. And if you are interested in using this system for yourself, as you can see, it's not complicated. You can actually do it yourself. But if you're looking for any additional support, feel free to reach out to us. You will see a link in the comments to book a call if you're interested in using this system for your business to consistently generate leads for yourself. Or if you have any questions about how to set this up for your business, feel free to reach out. And I hope that was beneficial to you, and I will see you in the next video. And by the way, also subscribe if you like this, because I'll be creating more and more content like this and show you all the things we do in our agency so you can grow your business, generate more clients, and generate more revenue for your business. And I'll see you soon.